Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? So glad you're here. I'm also glad it's Friday. I don't know if you're watching this on a Friday, but it's Friday. Friday in my world. And it's Bodum Coffee Day in my world. Woohoo! Have you ever had one of those situations where you just really mess it up? Like it's so embarrassing because you say something or you forget to say something, or it's even like they just told me their name 5 minutes ago and I've forgotten it already. And um, I have those moments for sure. And I was um, reading with Bob Goff today, and he talks about how children's plays, like the Christmas pageants and whatever coming up, they're so fun to watch because they if kids forget their lines, they'll improvise or they'll ignore it altogether and carry on. And I thought, yeah, improvisation would be good, right? And some of us get panicked. I'm a planner. I really like to plan. My kids like to have plans in place. Um, but yesterday I improvised some of my time, and so the evening me caring for morning me and morning me caring for evening me rhythm isn't quite where it should be. You know, it isn't quite where it should be today. And so I thought, well, the improvisation of things was far more important because I ended up spending time with people, and the people are far more important than the production that I put on called life. So I just was thinking about that, and sometimes you have to improvise, and sometimes you have to like create new lines for yourself because you've lost the lines you had written, which could be lines in a schedule, could be lines in a mental script that you're creating. It could be an imagination. It could be a hope or a dream or a vow that was once made. And I think that improvisation's a good thing. Mm-hmm. It is. It's a really good thing. I'm looking at you from the corner of my eye today so that I don't have lights in my eyeball. But yeah, improvisation's good because it shows us that we're still on track. We're still right where we need to go, right where we need to be, but we're flexible enough to go with the flow. And sometimes these gaffes or gaps in our understanding of what to do or what to say, they come because of other people, right? When the boss calls you at 5 to 5 on Friday and says, I have things I need you to do now. Hmm. Oh, okay. What were you going to do? Well, literally just go home and make pancakes. It can wait 20 minutes, right? Like, but when the clock controls you to the point where you can't, meanwhile, like for me, that boss calling at 5 to 5, I need you to do 20 minutes worth of work for me. Chances are by Friday, I've had 3 hours of not doing work. So I can give him 20 minutes, right? Like, so that's my situation. I'm not saying that's everybody's, but that's mine. And he's a fantastic boss, by the way, who usually comes in Friday early saying, time to go. So let's be really honest. He usually is kicking me out of my office, not the other way around. It was just an example, but I don't want you thinking that's how I view my boss because it's not. Um, and but these things are sometimes brought about by other people. The kids come in and say, "Can we go for a drive?" Well, the dishes aren't done. Well, guess what? The drive's more important. The time with the kids is more important, and you're improvising, you're thinking on your feet, and plans are changing. What you thought was going to happen is changing, and that's okay. It's okay to be flexible, it's okay to improvise. um, some of the most wonderful memories are improvised. When you think of improv comedy, some of the things that make you laugh the loudest and the longest and the worst possible laughs, the real laughs that come from the depths of your toes laughs, those are because somebody's improvising their comedy and they nailed it, right? Like, so if there's some improvisation that needs to be done on this Friday, go for it. It's time for some improv. And improv takes learning. There are clinics that improv comedians go to learn the art of improv. So if you mess it up and it, instead of becoming this wonderful laugh moment, it becomes like a gaffe moment, don't fret. Don't fret. Just keep going and think back to the kids. That's what Bob Goff was saying. Think back to the kids in the pageant, in the school play, in the whatever. And they're just like, whatever. And at the end of the day, what do they get? Standing ovation. A standing ovation. Bigger than Broadway. Because they were just authentically themselves. And they were beautiful doing it. So go. Be beautiful. Be amazing. And don't forget to grab some coffee along the way. Or tea or hot chocolate. But feet on the ground, head in the clouds. Take some time to dream. Happy Friday. Improv away. Bye.